Hey guys, it's Jake, and today we're modding my Fender Telecaster. Alright, so why am I modding my Fender Telecaster? Well, there's a couple reasons. First, and the thing that kind of prompted this whole process, is the bridge pickup is not working properly. I got this secondhand, and when I got it, I noticed that the bridge pickup was a lot quieter than the neck pickup. And I thought maybe that's standard, but as time went on, I kind of was like, this is like a really big volume discrepancy. So I looked it up, and sure enough, that's not how it's supposed to be, and after some troubleshooting, I came to the conclusion that the pickup had gone bad, so I'm just gonna swap them out. It's the excuse I needed to swap them out. Other than that, I am also going to be installing some locking tuners, because as you can see, these ones don't lock. And locking tuners, just generally speaking, are my preference. They help with tuning stability, they make string changes a lot faster, and overall I just like them. And the last modification I'm going to be making is I'm going to be adding a 4-way mod, which, if you don't know, just gives you some extra tonal options instead of the normal 3-way. It adds, the last thing I'm going to be doing is adding a 4-way mod instead of the normal 3-way switch. For anyone that doesn't know what a 4-way mod does is you have your bridge position in this position, second position you have both the pickups together in series, then third position is just the neck, and fourth position is them in parallel. So I am going to be adding that as well. And I'm going to be using these to make the upgrades. I got a set of Bareknuckle pickups, the Piledriver set, and these are their hottest true single coil pickups that they offer. I tend to like hotter single coils as opposed to the lower output ones, just because I feel like they respond better to my playing, and yeah, I just prefer them a little bit. In case anyone was wondering what they look like, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it's a brushed nickel neck pickup and a just normal black bridge. I am also going to be using these Fender locking tuners. These are simple drop-in replacement tuners, and I'm not too fussy with the brand of locking tuners as long as they lock and they are responsive. And lastly, I also have this Bareknuckle pickups 4-way lever that I'm going to be replacing my normal toggle switch with. So with that being said, I'm going to start taking this guitar apart, and I'll see you guys back here in a couple minutes. Alright, so I've gutted the guitar, I've taken out the pickups. This is weirdly routed, kinda. Not really. I guess I just haven't really seen a Tele route before, but yeah, I've gutted it, taken all the stuff out, tuners are off, and I'm about to get started on installing all the new stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Make sure you leave a thing in the comments about how much my work area stresses you out. Alright, we are all done. I have installed the new pickups, I put in the 1, 2, 3, 4-way, and I put in the locking tuners. So, yeah. This installation was actually pretty easy, all things considered. I thought that switching out the toggle switch and adding in a 4-way mod would be a little bit more difficult than it actually was, but you don't see me complaining. That's good. This whole thing was a lot easier and smoother than I thought it would be. I only had to troubleshoot a couple things. So I'm going to plug this in, I'm going to noodle for a little bit, and then I'm going to give my initial reactions to these upgrades. Alright, so overall, immediately, I think that it sounds better, which I think should go without saying, just because, you know, the bridge pickup in the last one wasn't functional, really. But I do really enjoy the way these pickups sound. They have a lot of meat to them, which is something that I find a lot of Teles lack, at least the ones I've played. They seem to be a little bit ice-picky in the bridge. This one doesn't really seem to have that problem, just from an initial playthrough. Oh no, I just noticed this is in frame. You guys can deal with it, it's fine. So anyway, back to the guitar. I immediately like these pickups. I don't have too much experience with Tele pickups, though, all things considered. This is the only Tele that I've owned, and I've only played a handful of other ones. But I think that these sound really nice, and you can get a nice range of tones out of them, as I just showed you in my little noodle playthrough thing. I like the four-way selector mod. I primarily wanted to use this guitar as a studio guitar, so I figured a four-way mod would be a good way to get some extra tones out of this guitar, just for different applications, and I am not disappointed. I'm really a fan of using two single coils together for clean and crunch tones, so I figured adding a four-way, which essentially just gives you more combined tones, would be a good mod for a guitar of mine, and I like the way both of them sound. One of them sounds a little bit meatier than the other. I find that the one all the way up gives you a little bit more low end, a little bit more chime, and the one down here is a little bit more trebly. But I like both of them, and I can tell that both of them are going to have their uses. And yeah, as far as the locking tuners go, the installation is pretty simple. I had to reinstall them a couple of times because I'm stupid and forgot how staggered tuning pegs worked. But I got them in right now, and as long as you pay attention, they're a pretty painless installation. These took me about like 5 minutes to install. And I gotta say, they're immediately worth it. The tuner response on these is a lot better than the ones I had. The ones I had were kind of old, and I have a feeling they weren't taken the best care of, so they had a little bit applied to them. Some of them weren't like really consistent when you were turning them. They would have like dead spots, or like they would get hard to turn in some locations. These ones don't have that problem. They are very smooth across the board, very good response to them, and they're locking tuners, so obviously they're gonna keep your guitar in tune better and make string changing a lot quicker. Alright, so that about does it for my video about me modding my Telecaster. You guys can probably look forward to, in the next couple days, me doing a full demo of these pickups. I'm really excited to put them through their paces and see how they sound in a full mix. I'm really excited to finally see how a functioning bridge Telecaster pickup sounds in a full mix. And yeah, I'm just super stoked to have this guitar in tip-top playing condition. You guys can expect to be seeing a lot more of this. That's it for me. If you want to follow my band, I'll leave a link to them down in the description below. If you want to get the hoodie that I used as a work mat for this video, I'll leave a link down to my band's merch page in the description. You couldn't tell, but there was a really cool design on that, but I turned it inside out, which is good because I singed the hoodie a little bit. I want everyone to, in the comments, tell me how much my workspace stresses them out. The first person to say that your workspace stresses me out they get a drill. So yeah, that just about does it for me. If you guys want to see me do anything fun with this Tele, you know, leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see. If you want to see me do anything fun with my other guitars, leave a comment down below. If you want to see me destroy them all violently, leave a comment down below and tell me that you want me to destroy my guitars violently. Jake, please do it. I want to see them burn. It's very late here. I got started a lot later than I should have. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.